Hello, good evening, all my dear EHS professionals. Today again I am coming with a new topic, new day, new topic, and again it is going to be very, worth discussing. Uh, so today I am going to take up something related to our quality, environment, and safety and health, occupational health and safety management system. So everybody knows the ISO 45001, ISO 14001, and ISO 9001, which are respectively related to occupational health and safety, environmental management system, and quality management system. So in this particular management system, there is a specific clause which is related to objectives that we need to organize and need to set up, and basically it falls under the planning part. So now we'll discuss today about this particular clause 6.2. So the objectives, everybody knows about the objectives. So when we always discuss about the objectives, you must have heard that many times our consultant or the auditors, they always actually ask for measurable objectives, smart objectives. Okay, they always look for smart objectives. So when we talk smart objective, when we call it as a smart objectives, then it is basically this five letter signifies five very specific requirement. So starting with S, it signifies specific. M means measurable, A means achievable, R means realistic, and T means time bound. So that is the word smart basically signifies, right? But now sometimes I do feel it is always wrong ki sometimes there are objectives that organizations set as per the demand, because when we set the objectives, where from these objectives, basically what is the baseline for these objectives, from where actually we took up the objectives. It comes from the risk and opportunities, the significant aspect, or maybe customer requirement, right? So if specifically we talk about ISO 14001 and ISO 45001, mainly it comes from the risk and opportunity and significant aspects, apart from something which may be coming from our internal other requirement. Basically when we set up objectives, it has three elements that we need to look upon. One is basically the strategic part, right? Strategic uh, requirement. Second one is like tactical requirement, and third one is related to operational requirement. Okay, so when we talk about strategic, it is a broader the objectives are having broader spectrum, so it basically expands to the whole facility or the whole organization level. Okay, but when we talk about tactical or operational objectives, they may be related to more operation related or very specific to particular activities. Okay, so even if we go to the operation level, it will in when we talk about occupational health and management system objectives, so that time in operational level it is like more of a activity based or particular process based or machine specific objectives. Okay, for example, if we are actually decided to guard our machines for reducing the noise, then it will come as a operational objectives. But if we talk about actually reducing noise at the organization level, identifying all the bigger noise sources, noise producing sources, then it will be like organization level objectives or strategic objectives. Now, the interesting part that again I am coming here is related to the measurable, the word measurable. So, if you say measurable, then it is for ISO 9001 6.2 in the clause requirement. It is specifically written that it should be measurable. There is no as such other things mentioned. But if you closely observe the requirement which is mentioned in ISO 14001 and ISO 45001 as well, it says that the objective should be you know, just I'm just going to that point, what exactly it talks about. It says the environmental objectives shall be, so that means it is mandatory. It says consistent with environmental policy, so it should be aligned to environmental policy. And everybody knows that what is the origin of our objectives. One of the major requirement that whatever objectives we are taking it up, it should be aligning to the policy. So whatever committed in the policy, it should be aligned to that, right? But the second part is mentioned over here. It should be environmental shall be measurable if practicable. So we miss this particular word, if practicable. So as I am saying you over here, for ISO 14001 and for ISO 45001, when we say measurable, it says that it it is not necessary that it always will be measurable. Yeah, the objective can be smart, but the particular element, yeah, so the actually one of the element which is measurable, so it is actually not coming under smart strategy, right? So that is why we can say that it is not necessary all the time your environmental objective or safety and health objectives need to be measurable. Yes, I gave you one example related to environmental objectives. One more example I can say, if we have organization decided to have green building certification. Now tell me, in that particular case, what will be the measurable one? You have one facility, definitely you are going to take the certification of uh, one building only or one facility only. But can you decide that before appearing only that okay, we'll have you know gold star, gold rating, or you can say we will have platinum rating or whatever rating it is under green building scheme, we are going to have that particular higher rating. Are you going to set up it like this? You can only you can only, I mean, try, but in that way you cannot actually put something which is more like an exam. Yeah, so basically that is why it is many times it is difficult, even for safety and health also objectives also, many a times measuring safety and health programs are bit difficult. For example, if we talk about organizing health camps at your premises, and you have 10 people, you are going to actually have this camp for 10 people. So maybe you can say 10 people we are going to measure, but is it smart? Is it uh, actually meeting the actual requirement of the smart objectives? Yes. So these are the things we need to see very closely. Okay, and accordingly we need to, yes, definitely your goals whenever you are deciding after talking to your management, probably you try to have it smart goals. But smaller organization where the management has lot of difficulties to set up some certain goal because of cost, because of budget, and so many things, you cannot definitely put a smart goals. So thank you. If somebody would like to put some comment under this particular you know speech or this particular presentation, you know I would happy to hear and discuss further. So thank you. Till the time I come with another topic to scratch your head. Happy learning and be connected. Thank you so much.